Guys, we're gonna get into the game. Everything is A-OK even. It's gonna go for O-OK. I don't know what that means, but A-OK. We have Fnatic, we have Titan. It is the first game. It is the first play day here for the FACEIT League. Get hyped, guys. Here we are. Titan are on the T side, and we'll be able to see now whether or not our predictions are gonna come true here. Are we gonna see the very standard round?
We can see Fnatic going for quite a traditional setup here. CT with a 2-1-2. Well, actually, they haven't actually got one towards quad side there, which is very interesting indeed. Where, like I said, Titan have got the 4-player with armor and Glocks, and they have one utility player is going to be, of course, the Existence. He's a tactical mastermind behind this Titan lineup.
Yeah, it looks like they're actually making a move up with Banana here. They do get smoke, a very timely smoke there to delay the push, which is really nice. Titan can't really do much with that smoke there, so they have to double back towards mid and slowly peeking their way up here. JW lurking, they're going to catch Maniac in the back with a quick frag. Going one man up here on the pistol round, but that kill didn't give them too much, but there is the second onto Kenny S, and the bomb has been dropped. Existence going to save that though. Could have been a huge problem, but in Titan go to that A-bomb side. The assault continues. We have Pronax here trying to mount some form of defense here in the pit. The bomb does get dropped there, and it is all on Kaylee right now. He's the last man standing on the side against 3 men, taking down one over at quad. Olaf to fall. Kaylee has plenty of time. He's trying to use it as best as he can here, juking and jiving around the barrels and the crates. Bomb is dropped in pit though, and the time is slowly ticking away. Pronax and Crims, no, they just have to kill time here. Kaylee forced to go in for the kill, trying to make it happen. There it is, 13 seconds left on the clock. Kaylee forcing it to a 1-on-1. It was a 1-on-3. He might just be able to pull this off, but oh my god, Crims is so close, but oh, he had to play it safe, didn't know if he was going to go for the fake. Kaylee goes for the 1-on-1, and he finally actually makes it happen. Insane stuff there from Kaylee. What an opening for Titan to take that pistol round.
That looked like that Fnatic had that all tied up completely, like especially since Titan started opting towards the banana bomb side, and then all of a sudden that smoke got dropped. It looked like it completely shook them up, and they kind of went into the apartments and middle, kind of looked really broken, and JW picked up a couple of early frags there, and what a comeback for Titan. That's going to be a great start for them, and a very good clutch from Kurali there. That's fantastic stuff from him, and he's going to be very happy indeed. What an opening round that was.
Definitely, it's really interesting to see that Fnatic are doing everything right, but hold that fort. We do have the push coming in here towards that B site, and Fnatic holding strong with the pistols. Kaylee and Maniac now in a 2-on-3 situation. Not really the best situation in the world, but at the very least Maniac does have the bomb. But we are seeing Olafmeister picking himself up a weapon there. Trapped behind the sandbags, might just lose that Galil. 3 health on him.
Stay alive as long as possible, I think. He doesn't want to give that frag away, so it's to waste as much time as possible here.
It's Kaylee going in first. Again, the frags coming in as they push their position. A lot of damage done now. It is JW. Can he do what Kaylee did last round? It's going to be a lot harder than it was for Kaylee, I guess, but CZ still pretty good, but unfortunately it's not going to work.
Yeah, for me that was actually quite sloppy from Titan. I think they gave away too many frags too early on there. They'd like, for me, especially on a map like Inferno, where you have to kind of feel the map out first and kind of establish where the CTs are playing and work out what to do before getting even committing to a bomb site. I felt like Titan kind of went all in on the banana bomb site there. They managed to win the round, but I think that could have gone either way. Like some nice recovery from them, but yeah, quite a sloppy round from them in my opinion.
We are going to see them making a small kind of control play up Banana, just to push the CTs back here off of those close positions. In they go, Existence to take down Crims. There's one still waiting. It's Olaf close range. He's going to get the kill, looking for the second. P250, too good. Olaf going to fall back with those 2 frags. Wonderful stuff there. 3-on-3 now for Fnatic in this round, and they have been doing a marvelous job. Titan losing a lot of money here, losing a lot of ground, and they are trying to converge here up mid. We're going to see Flusher's the first man here with this. P2000 going to go down. Pronax and Olafmeister, they are left alive. Olaf, though, you can see him in the back. He's going for the peak. Gets the frag with the AK. Olafmeister, absolutely mammoth round right now from him. Can he do any more? He's looking for the shots, and Titan are feeling the pressure. Maniac will finish off Pronax, so Olaf going to go save that AK. He's done more than his fair share of damage, though. That is sweet.
Absolutely. He's saving that gun. It's just going to get the economy back on track for them, I think. There's been able to save an AK. He got himself 3 kills. He's going to be sat in a very healthy amount of money there. But yeah, I think Titan, again, lost a few too many kills there they would have liked to. It's going to be interesting now. They've got that nice 3-0 advantage, and that's going to be great, especially as like I say underdogs very loosely just because them being a new lineup and stuff like that. I think they know the terrorist side's going to be difficult for them. I think getting these 3 rounds in the bag is very important now, just so they've got some time to play with now. They can kind of try and work out what approach Fnatic are going to bring to the table. As we can see though, Kenny S picks up the AWP straight away. He is not here to mess around. He's going to go straight in. This can go either way, I think. It'll be interesting to see whether he goes for a very fast pick or he plays more defensively, trying to peek over the smokes of Banana, perhaps seeing what kind of approach Fnatic will bring to this.
I feel like the AWP here is going to be quite tough as well, because they should know that Fnatic can't have an AWP by themselves, so they're not going to try to challenge him surely at the long ranges. So it's going to be interesting to see how Kenny S actually utilizes this. Of course, being a world-class player and a world-class team, they're going to find ways to make it work.
He always finds a way, that boy. He can just make anything happen with that gun, and I think we'll see some very interesting things indeed.
And they are going in here for a quick play on the A bomb side here. Pronax in a great position to deal with this. His friend is Crossfire potential smoked off over at Pit, but that doesn't even matter. Flusher coming in from behind, and look at that, falling like dominoes. That defense was marvelous from Fnatic.
Yeah, we saw quite a nice array of smokes coming from Titan there, but I think the execution was too quick. I think they should have baited out a few of the flashbangs and kind of worked out what kind of setup the CTs had in place. But it was the first gun round. Traditionally, you kind of want to run quite a fast strat, catch the CTs that a little bit surprised perhaps. So it was a good attempt by Titan just to kind of see what's going on. But you can see they have got a kind of mixed buy here. They kind of they reckon they can win this round. It's not over yet. JW has picked up the AWP though.
And he is actually trying to be a bit sneaky with it. Pushed up into Boiler, looking for the first strike. There it is, onto Maniac.
Big.
And that is great. He can fall back and know that he's done his job for now. And Titan, they are approaching very quickly. They do not have a strong buy behind them. JW picking up another frag there, looking to get even more in the site, close range. JW push to the edge here, but looks like his teammates are going to come in, and he won't even have to do anything that special to secure the round. So great stuff here from Fnatic. But Titan as well, we're going a bit crazy with some of these moves.
These are very audacious strategies indeed. Very fast and loose. They're not really kind of doing anything too tactical, as it were. Their economy is going to be affected by that now. They're not picking up many frags per round. So the bomb's not going down either. The frags are coming in big flurry. So we can see them going for a full eco this time. You can see one flash by resistance. I think they'll probably just perhaps try and... as we say that, though, the CTs perhaps are not really a fan of this. You don't really need to go this aggressive when you know the team's on eco, but they're going for it anyway. Hopefully we won't see any frags being dropped for them, and they actually clean up quite nicely. Apex will be the last one left there.
And that was a beautiful little push there down mid.
I think they should have saved that for one of the gun rounds though. Like when you know the team's going to be eco, like Titan definitely were going to be after those 2 rounds. I think you should have saved that for this round. This should be the round to have done that. But it's interesting play from them. It'll be interesting to see what Titan can do to react to that. We can now see Kenny S unable to afford the AWP this time, so they will be going for a full rifle setup. We'll see what approach they take this round. Will they slow their pace down, or will they actually keep this fast and loose play up?
And Flusher, I mean, okay, I thought he was going for me like a pop flash peek there.
Yeah.
Just pop flash himself in, but no. That would have been pretty risky. We can see the apartments take going in. Pronax with a good deny there. And in fact, JW and Pronax really helping each other out. Great little movement there from JW to take down Kenny S. Completely denied out of apartments. Titan, we can see they've got no map control whatsoever here. Nothing on Banana. Even Fnatic, they're pushed on Banana a little bit. And Titan's scrambling right now. What can they find?
It feels to me like Titan are approaching the choke point too quickly at the beginning of the round. They're getting themselves in positions they don't need to do. There's no one to get the frag back for them. So JW seems to be getting some great close range kills here and opening the rounds up. You can see QLE now left in an unwinnable situation. It's another round the Fnatic completely dominated.
Definitely, it's looking really, really strong for them. Titan, some of those strats have been a bit crazy, to say the least. I mean, I think the round that struck me as the most strange was when I think I was making the point that they bought the AWP on Kenny S, and how they're going to make it work, and they kind of did this really fast close range play, all funneling through quad, which seems like maybe the worst possible thing you could use an AWP for. Yeah,
unless we know Kenny S is good, but when you're having to look at like 6 different angles at once, and so you've got smokes and flashes all over the place, definitely not. You want to utilize that AWP the best way you can, slow the round right down. If you know the other team haven't got an AWP, and then you can kind of just work the angles, feel them out, and kind of make them face with your use of smokes and even Molotovs. You can flush the CTs out with the Molotovs as well. So that for me is what they need to do, kind of Molotov out the choke points, allow Kenny to have an opportunity to kill people. But as we say that, it's another eco round for Titan now, and they're going to get absolutely decimated. Lambs to the slaughter, as it were, as Fnatic completely clean up here. Maniac does manage to pick himself up an AK though.
And he's all alone now. Not a lot of hope left for the Maniac. Nice to take down JW though, which is a bit of a win in of itself. But I guess he won't be able to deny that AWP pickup from his teammates. And Fnatic have the bomb locked down truly there, so Manac's just going to run away, save that AK perhaps.
He'll do well with 1 minute left on the clock. He's going to have to be very quiet on these T-steps. I think he knows he's going to get hunted down. I think he'll be looking for another kill here perhaps, just to kind of get his money on trap. It looks like he's got himself in a lovely position here.
Oh, I love this. Waiting to the last possible second, going to pick up the frag on Crims, takes a second, and now it's a one-on-one. Gets the bomb, 30 seconds left, and Olaf is left over here by Quad thinking, what the hell just happened to my teammates? Maniac going to sprint up to the B-bomb side, and I mean, oh, he's actually going to double back. He's going to hear this. Olaf Meister's going to react, and he does! Oh, unbelievable. Olaf Meister, he's got to thank his lucky stars that he came out on top of that one.
I'm not sure what Fnatic were playing at there. Like, they, in those kind of situations, especially 3-on-1, in games this big, you don't want to be facing and kind of make... It looked like they were just looking for the frag a little bit too much there. I know JW was trying to get the frag back there once his teammate went down a bench, but that was like, you just kind of want to force the terrorist to plant before he has an opportunity to kill anyone. The positioning there from Fnatic wasn't great, but great effort there from Titan to get back into the round. We can see another full buy here. Kenny S will be picking up the AWP again. I think just to see, it looks like they've slowed their play right down. So that JW does take down Maniac and opens up the round yet again for Fnatic.
Definitely good stuff coming out there from Fnatic. They have these very aggressive starts to their rounds. We even saw a bit of aggression on Banana to try to deter Sight from taking early control. And we see aggression on mid very frequently from JW, and even Pronax and Flusher. They like to get their hands dirty on mid as well. We're going to see Olafmeister making the frag there over towards Banana, as well as the effort by Titan is more or less shut down. Kenny is trying to do what he can by himself there. He is going to pick off JW. It is a 3-on-4. There is 55 seconds left in the round, so it is definitely still possible here for Titan, but they need to make something from nothing here. They don't have much in the way of map control. We're going to see Kenny S. That a beast of a shot there, close range. Going to find the face of Pronax, looking for another. Kenny S is just a monster on quite a tear right now. Going to throw those flashes in, the smokes in, cover his teammate for that bomb plant. Kenny S bringing the back from the brink of destruction now, as Olafmeister working in the back here, trying to find his way around. But is Kenny S going to be able to stop anybody else here? Kenny S looking at two sides, gonna take down Crims, looking for Olaf, misses the shot, gets a second chance, and Kenny S! Unreal plays from the Frenchman.
I feel sick. That was too much.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, disgraceful stuff there from Kenny S.
Never should happen. That's unbelievable stuff from him. That's why he's such a valuable asset to Titan. That's why he stayed in his team. And that's just, I've seen him do it so many times. When you think, okay, he's probably not going to do it this time. He can't do it every single time, and he's done it again. A 5-man from Kenny S. Absolutely unbelievable stuff, and that is why he's one of the world's best players. Interesting to see. Fnatic won't be on an eco here. It's going to be another fast round for them. We can see their kind of signature CT push and Banana here. This is an idea to lock out the terrorists and keep them guessing whether to how many CTs are there, and it slows the pace of the round right down, as it were. So it'll be interesting to see how Titan react to this. We see another smoke coming down here, so in 50 seconds they'll be stifled and unable to react to that situation.
And Olafmeister able to fall back after that, leaving Crims alone there on the B side. As Titan are happily working through mid, they're actually picking up a frag here. We see Pronax close to Boiler, going to flash himself in there. Very nice stuff. 4-man's team play right there with a flash like that. And Fnatic still holding on, but they've lost apartments now. So it's looking better and better for Titan off the back of that pick towards mid. And the early banana control there from Fnatic there. Crims has fallen back now. And Kaylee going to pick himself up a kill. JW, Olafmeister and Crims left to try to save the day against 5 Titan members.
Yeah, they've worked out, and they've actually they opted to go towards that B bomb site here. The CTs have gone all in here to try and do either. I think that the idea is if they go to the other site, we'll save. If not, we've kind of got 3 men here and we can kind of react to it. I think it'd be quite foolish if the bomb goes down for them to try and get back in this round. I think the best option here, save the guns, keep the economy alive in some capacities. You can see right now on the scoreboard, their money is not great. So they'll be wanting to save these guns. It looks like Titan have opted for the A bomb site, so we will see the CTs kind of quite casually saving here. Banana looks like Crims may be set up for a kill here. Will Apex be expecting that set up? And he won't be. Crims does manage to pick up a kill here, and that's giving away his position, and Titan will be on the hunt now. They know the money is low for Fnatic.
It's interesting. Are they going to go for this? They really should, as you said. They know the money's low. Kenny is going to make his way around. They know where Crims is. Crims going to go for the peak. Kenny won't find the kill there. But Crims still not out of danger here. He knows they're coming. There goes the Molotov. That's going to buy him some time to stay alive. And it is really important, as you mentioned. This save is so important for them. Is he going to
all of a sudden, though, like the momentum seems to, after that 5-man from Kenny S, it seems like the momentum, it looks like Titan are just on fire now. I don't think it's been down to like a great team performance. It's been down to fantastic individual play.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Just when it looks like they're out of the round, someone just goes absolutely huge. And as we can see, Corelli and Maniac, Kenny S all going quite big for Titan. And it seems for me, Fnatic, for the first 5 rounds at least, were the ones getting the opening frags and setting the tone for the round. And it's quite good to see. It's strong to see out of the CT team. But now we can see Titan kind of found their groove and kind of look like they're dominating the flow of the rounds.
Very timely Molotov there. That just barely stopped that push. Crim's in a lot of danger here as Titan creep up ever closer to his position. Trying to push their way into this one. Like, great team flash there, but it wasn't enough. And even Olof is going to go down as well. And that is 0 frags made for Fnatic there. This is going to be a pretty clean take here for Titan on this B bomb site. An ideal situation for them. The AWP from Kenny S is going to be so incredibly strong in this post-plant setup. Flushes up close and personal behind the smoke, but he can't walk through that smoke. It's too dangerous. Yeah,
they need to get out of there right now. I think Flusher had to make a kill within the first 5 seconds of them getting onto that side. It was a no-go, and we can see that now going to fruition. Pronax does manage to pick up one, but the Fnatic, again, will be trying to save any guns they can. They really, after that poor defense on the B bomb side there, they really just want to make sure they have guns going into the next round.
Definitely. So it's let's have a look at the money right now. Okay, so Titan are going to win this round with that bomb plant.
You can see their economy building up very nicely indeed, especially when they're sat on 6 rounds now. They're in a fantastic position. 6 rounds is a good half in itself. Anything now, in my opinion, is going to be a bonus for them. This has been a very strong performance for them. They've won the pistol, remember, so that is 3 rounds they got off the bat, and they've managed to pick up 3 more gun rounds. So it's looking great for Titan right now. Fnatic really do need to pull their socks on now, and I think what was working for them, they need to kind of get back to that kind of more aggressive play style with the AWP. I think they need to start moving the AWP around a little bit more, though. I think they need to kind of, they've had the AWP in the apartment so many times now, kind of maybe send it to Banana one round. It seems like their Titan are opting for those picks at the start of the round towards Banana, so it would be good for me if the JW went towards that side and went for the opening pick and challenged Kenny S, as we can see him leading the charge yet again, looking for a frag, and we know he's going to get it. Like wherever he seems to go, he seems to find an inch somewhere.
Yeah, Kenny S looking for the pixel, not quite going to find it. Nice little shoulder peek there from, who was that? I think that was Crims there on the B-bomb site. And that's going to kind of give away the intentions there. And also some position here. But now the smokes are down, Fnatic can't know exactly what's going on with Titan. And Titan, they still are struggling to gain ground. They haven't taken apartments just yet. They're trying to work on that right now. We've got Kaylee and Maniac moving in. They are gaining some ground here. It's very slow, but they have plenty of time to try to work out some map control before taking an option. Kelly's just
much
securing
different
that.
setup from Fnatic here, much more defensive. I think they're just trying to force the T's to come onto the bomb sites before giving away their position.
Oh, great pop flash there for Pronax. Going to pick him up a nice little kill on a very blind Kaylee and those guys. Second one coming in. Great team play here from Fnatic. They are holding very strong on the line. JW goes for an aggressive push. Going to find himself one, and there is the second as well with the help of Crims. And that was a clean sweep. That is going to build the money.
That's exactly what Fnatic needed. I think they've had a few rounds on the deficit now, and they can see. I think they need to win the last 3 rounds here. They're just kind of get themselves back into it, because those last few rounds have not been good whatsoever. Titan have been absolutely dominating. We can see JW has picked up the AWP once again. We can see a slightly more aggressive tactic perhaps coming in for Fnatic. We saw the nades going down middle. We can see 3 players towards that B bomb side right now. I think that's suggesting they kind of know what's going on, that the Titan are getting the initial picks there and going for the AWP pick at the start of the round, but a much slower round from Titan.
You can see Kenny S moving up, but JW is close there as well. Who is going to win this AWP battle? Oh, JW just pulling out in time. They are still coming in. Oh no! I cannot believe it! JW able to get the reaction shot. Kenny S legging him. That is a gift from the gods right there for JW, but he accepts it graciously, picking up a kill. And they're moving into the bomb site though. But Fnatic, they have just enough left to try to make it really sting for Titan as they make their way in. And this is now a really doable retake here for Olofmeister and Crims.
Yeah, see the HP isn't great on Titan. They're both 2 players on around 30 HP there. It's going to be very difficult to hold this defense up. And Olofmeister does take down Apex, Kueli and Existence, the last 2 men on the battlefield for Titan.
Oh, great Molotov there. And Olofmeister going to get an easy frag with such a smart play. And in comes Prince from the other side, able to take the angle. Perfect team play there, perfectly handled. Wonderful stuff from Fnatic.
I think the operative word was smart play there. That was that's the perfect use of a Molotov there. If you know players are in positions, being able to flush them out like that is fantastic. That's the way I like to see them used. And not necessarily with the intention to do damage, but just to push the CTs out, push the players out and kind of make them face. And that's exactly what he did there. So fantastic retake there from Fnatic. And that's going to help them on their campaign. It's going to put Titan actually onto a kind of a mix buy here. Perhaps they should have opted for an EK, but they've actually gone for 2 Galils here, and with Kenny S will not be having the AWP play, which we've seen be so strong this game. It'll be interesting to see. I think this will be another round in favour of Fnatic.
And they are definitely giving up apartments here. So this is a free reign for the Titan squad as they make their move in. A bit of a peek there from Pronax. Actually, Pronax going to go for the face. He does make the kill happen, falling back. A little bit of damage done to him. And he's going to go for another one with the flash there. Risky play after picking up 1 kill. But Pronax decided to go for it, and it's going to hurt. It's now an even situation here for both teams. And Titan looking to make their way up mid here. They still have a player at Banana, so they can actually go back if they want to. If they want to push the players back here, it's possible. That double back. You see Fnatic just falling back slowly behind the lines onto the bomb site. JW getting close here with the AWP. Not going to be quite enough. Flasher left on the bomb site. Really strained setup here for Fnatic.
Yeah, Fnatic really have stretched themselves out across the map. Like for me, they've been in big. I guess they've got Olofmeister kind of playing the point man, kind of working between both sides, trying to work out from the calls. Crims, that's a very important frag indeed. That's going to secure the round. I think we can see that Titan are actually making their way over to their bomb side, though. Existence has got the bomb in hand, and he's going to be creeping around, wrapping the side. A bit of a pincer move here from Titan. This next frag to be important. Olofmeister manages to get it already. Is going to be the last man, and Flasher takes him down, and that's a huge round for Fnatic. And that's going to leave Titan in a very poor money situation for this last round, and I think we'll probably see something very fast coming from them again. I think we haven't seen them do a nice little full-on rush B here. This could be the time to do it. The spawns are decent. The first frag to be very important. They know they haven't got much to work with, so they'll just be trying to find any sort of gaps in the map they can. So let's see what they do here.
We can see Pronax top fragging quite severely there with 17 kills, really raking them in over at EA side. And that's probably why he went for that repeat. He's really got that confidence when he's on the fragging game. So definitely when you're feeling it, you should go for it. And we can see Pronax making his way back in for his usual position here. He's making this position look really fun, actually. Usually I don't have so much fun when I play the apps position like that.
Great pop flashes and fakes of them as well, facing as they go around like that we just saw then. He's very strong in that position. He seems to be getting a lot of frags there. You're absolutely right.
And slowly again, we're seeing Titan creeping in. And of course, Fnatic have denied control of Banana to Titan. They've pushed someone into logs.
They do that so well. They're one of the best teams in the world at that, in my opinion. Just kind of stifling the T's and making them go to the bomb site just as there's no time left to go into the B. Flasher, great nades kills there, and it's going to make Titan actually go for an apartments push here. I mean, it's interesting to see after Pronax being so strong. But Kenny S and Kurali do have frags there, and we can see JW answering back with one of his own. It's going to be a 3-on-2 situation, and this is winnable for Titan right now. They've got a good position, a good smokes are down. If they can get the next frag, this could go their way.
And Kenny S going to pick himself up the AWP. We've seen what he's done with it before. Not going to happen quite in the same fashion this time. And Apex also going to fall over, but it's not too terrible there. I do fear the fact that Fnatic's T-side should be pretty damn good as well.
Yes.
The only thing that I feel is lacking ever when I watch them there is I feel like there's too much attempts to use AWPs in awkward spots, but that's just my personal opinion. But generally speaking, when you have a player like Flusher who's always... Because Flusher's so good, I noticed, at controlling the B side.
Yeah,
he's so
absolutely
good at pushing Banana.
He just never seems to die. It's like one of those... It's a really precarious thing to do, because like if you get picked as you're trying to get yourself down into that position, like people know you're doing it. As soon as that smoke goes down, people just start spraying the smoke and like kind of nading you, but he always seems to survive somehow. He kind of dodges and uses the pillars very effectively to kind of plan his move very well. So in my opinion, Fnatic are absolutely fantastic at that, and I think we didn't see enough of that from them early game. It seemed like they were kind of a bit startled by the fast gameplay Titan were bringing to the table. But yeah, it was a good comeback from them. It looked like they had a great start from Titan. They kind of they got the first few rounds on the board with 3-0, and then Fnatic came back, and then it seemed like it was very back and forth this game, like, and it was good.
They were maxed out. Like, actually, I think the ESL result was almost the best they could have done. Maybe they could have made the final, but I think they'd have gotten smashed by Fnatic. So I actually think their problem is they didn't have quite enough firepower, and so I can see why they make the change personally. I don't think they would have gone further, so sorry to quash your theory there.
No, I welcome it. I welcome it. I'd love to discuss it more, but we are actually jumping back into the game. The teams are readying up. Everyone's back on the server, so we are good to go into the second half between Fnatic and Titan. So we'll catch up with Thorin later for his thoughts. And this is going to be interesting now because we do get to see Fnatic and the pistol round that they choose to use against what is a new Titan lineup. So let's see how this one pans out.
You can see they've gone for a few more utility items there, and it looks like Titan are going for the 3 towards the B bomb site here, looking for that early frag, trying to knock down some nade damage there as well. And we can see the next frag is going to be coming any second here. Good smoke being put down there by Titan, and that's going to knock the Fnatic back now into a much slower style.
It's always nice to see the contestation, the heavy contestation of a banana. Can't give it away for free.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's always a bad choice. We see both teams just trying to find their feet at the moment on the map after going for that little bit of aggressive play. I like how neither team overcommitted as well, keeping themselves open for further options to explore as the round progresses by not losing a man. And we can see that they are just maintaining presence everywhere. We have Olaf here kind of pushing in, perhaps looking to make some noise. This looks like it's shaping up to be a bit of a B split here with Olaf catching people in the back through Bola. They are charging their way into the site, looking like a very good entry at catching Titan off guard.
You can see Olaf Meister, this is where he comes into play. You can see he's got a player behind him, and there he goes. Existence goes down, and that's going to guarantee the round, I think, for Fnatic. Great work from them. Very slow players. We thought we would see from them more of a tactical approach. Just feeling out the map, managed to get those opening frags. JW and Flusher did open up the frag in there. It's going to leave Apex and Kenny S in a very precarious situation, and we managed to pick up one frag, but with the bomb down and 2 players down, I think this is certainly going to go one way.
Yeah, I mean, picking up some frags would be really nice. Just get some extra monies. Maybe be able to afford that scout. I would love to see the scout come out from Kenny S. Get some frags here, might be able to happen. We'll have to see how the money situation pans out. Apex can afford a scout. Apex is the only one who can afford a scout. So
I'm not a fan of the whole scout fast.
It's not that good on this map.
Yeah, I think it's only really viable on something like Dust 2. But for me, still, I'm not a big fan. It's interesting to see we are not seeing so many CZs coming out these days. I think since the update where it's been updated to $500, it's like, especially on a map like Inferno, you see this round everyone getting CZs and kind of stacking aside, using the angles to their advantage. We can see Kenny S is the only one to pick one up this round. And we can see the CTs kind of just doing a pretty standard 2-1-2 split here. I'd like to have seen them kind of got a bit more all in and kind of stack one of the sides perhaps. But we can see here Fnatic kind of tentatively making their way up and on. They're going to take quite a lot of nade damage there. JW down to 36 HP. And you can see the bomb is still at T step. They're not committing yet. I think they're just going to try and work out if there is a stack going on here. We can see a Molotov going down from the CTs. And there is enough time here. Fnatic just need to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing this very smart, just working out where the players are. They can send a scout in here. I think that was a scout going down just to kind of work out what was going on. He does go down in the hands of Maniac. And this could go horribly wrong for Fnatic. Looks like they're going into the Lion's Den now. 3 players on the A-bomb side.
Yeah, indeed, going in here, and I like that. They're kind of keeping those players at B, guessing, slowing that rotation down, but they're getting slowed down again here, and it looks like all is going to be for a double back towards that B bomb site. But I really think that Titan have read this. Look at the movement on the map from them. They've got a pretty good setup to deal with this. They need that information. Kaylee's in a good position to float his way over. They're going to go straight through the smoke onto the B bomb side. Fnatic need to make those frags happen. Exist is going to take down Crims for a 2-on-4 situation where Titan have quite the advantage, dropping another player. Kaylee crawling through the smoke there. Look at this Maniac revealing himself from the back boxes there. And Flusher jumping around, no idea what to do. And that is going to be a wonderfully played round there from Titan. Great,
yeah, fantastic
great
stuff. And I think it was all down to that first pick, really. I think Fnatic knew what they wanted to do. I think they just wanted to scout the B-bomb stay out. That's what you kind of do on this. You want to send someone in who hasn't got a full buy, perhaps, and kind of see if you can get the opening pick, or at least just get some decent intel as to what's going on. The fact he went down straight away and wasn't really able to get any more information to the team. That's when it started all unfolding. He saw the Molotov coming down, forcing the T's to go back to middle, where he lost another frag, and then they kind of went back to Banana. It's just Dike was so broken down from Fnatic there, and it kind of was ultimately the reason they lost that round. But we can see it's a very huge round 4 Titan. And we can see Kenny picking up 3 frags there now. Fnatic, I believe, left with 2 men on the map, and we can see the momentum shifting all of a sudden.
They want Kenny dead so badly. They knew that he got dinged straight away, so they were just rushing him down to at least get 1 kill, and it just all went wrong. So another easy pick up there, as expected, but we're going to move into the buy round very shortly, as Fnatic are going to be able to show us some of that play we were talking about, where we will get to see those, I think, Flusher moving up Banana, and the rest of them kind of taking over the apartments and slowly working their way up mid, and then Pronax making a call. That's what I'm expecting, but we'll see what comes to pass in the next round when they do have those buys. Another easy deflection here on Banana. Titan are more than ready for this. So just trying to work out their options. The smoke gonna block off the B site. Kenny S gonna take down Crims, who's poking out a boiler. Titan just picking up frags left, right, and center. Flusher sent flying with a grenade there, and more or less a very simple defense here from Titan, shutting them out of every side.
Nothing too special. I think this is going to be the interesting round, though. Here we go. It'll be interesting to see what JW will be picking up the AWP now. Be nice to see if he. I'd like to see him do something a bit aggressive this round, kind of set the tone for the half, perhaps, and they're not going to be doing something too slow. Working out what kind of spawn he's got to be nice. JW looks like he's heading towards the mid area, so actually, will they be going for? Yeah, there we go. Working out where the CT will be facing. Looks like he won't have any opposition here to start with, and it's going to be quite a slow round here.
Yeah, we can already start. This is their default setup. The JW trying to see if anyone challenges him on mid. I think if a team has ever watched Fnatic play this map, they know very well not to challenge it. But look at this. I think I was readying a flash into bedroom there for his teammates, but they cleared it out pretty quickly. And so Kenny S is trying to get closer. You can see he actually falls all the way back. And slowly but surely, Fnatic will gain the ground. As we talked about, we have Flusher moved all the way up Banana here by himself, as we can see there with the X-ray. So good at pulling off those moves. And Fnatic going to take control of mid by storm now, moving their way through, smoking off Archway. And this is going to be very difficult for Titan to deal with now. Completely cut off. Crims looking to shut down Existence by Library. Great Molotov thrown in there. Molotovs left, right, and center for Fnatic onto this A bomb site. And it looks like an easy situation, but it's like we are having Titan fighting back right now. Existence and Maniac remaining now for this retake. Coming in from that B bomb site. A 2-on-3. Pronax is quite low. Going to split off 1 to quad. I'm going to wait at the small pit there towards the library. They can time this well.
Big pincer move needed.
Bomb ticking away now. Time is running out. Frags start coming in, they're going to go for it. Existence going to get dropped there by Flusher. Maniac put down as well. And Fnatic with a great round there, just getting the picks on that mid push.
That was a really nice play from them. The fact that's what we talked about before, getting that information as a CT, pushing that Banana, being able to work out what the T's are doing. When you allow one player to go up and kind of present himself there, it kind of takes it keeps 2 players there, and it's very difficult for the CTs to hold a bomb site at that point, because it just means you can have 4 players moving up middle and working picks 4-on-3 essentially. So Fnatic, very smart play there. It looked like it could have been retaken by Titan there, but God, big pick there, as we said from early on to JW. That's going to be a very important factor, Titan getting back into this round.
Yeah, that was really impressive there from Katie. Quite risky, I got to say, but impressive. Going to take that kill onto JW, removing the AWP from the equation. Olaf gets himself in a very forward position, all alone. Going to get burned in Apex to get that kill, that molly. And now Fnatic down to just Flusher and Pronax against the 4 remaining players from the Titan squad. And they are, at the moment, looking to work on Banana, but looks like Titan have they have the 2-2 split, so they are in a really good position here to effectively make a defense happen. And Pronax and Flusher looks like they're going to commit towards this B site.
Interesting as him actually going for this one. I would have thought they'd gone for a save here. So 2-on-4, here they go. Next frag to be very important indeed. Flusher is into the ruins area. He's got himself in a nice position right here. If Pronax can stay alive, Flusher could cause some damage there, but Existence knows it's coming, and he will be all too aware of what's going on, and down they go. And that's going to be a very strong round from Titan, a very important one as well, considering they are on a kind of famous buy there. And we can see them now picking up full guns. It's going to leave the T's on quite a precarious situation now. They've got no real money to speak of, and they're going to have to kind of force an eco here. Perhaps a few PT50s in hand and CSCZ on JW, but I think they'll just be wanting to get this round over quite quickly. They can see they've got a couple of flashbangs, so maybe a kind of a burst tactic that seems kind of take control of an area, a couple of flashbangs and trying to get a bomb down. That will be the objective of this round.
Certainly, and it's going quite well so far for Titan on defense. They're really picking up those rounds. And do you think your prediction is going to come true, or can Fnatic make it? It's 16-12 for Fnatic,
yeah,
right?
That's what I said. It's looking good so far. I just think Fnatic just need to. I don't know, they need to find their footing in the season. We've seen them have one fantastic round so far, like a really controlled gun round. Right now, like if you look at the score, but you say this probably going in favour of Titan, but I believe in Fnatic. I'm still believing in their win for this. I think that they've got the tactics in their arsenal. They'll pull something out next round.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it feels like they do have the advantage on the gun rounds, generally speaking. It feels, I mean, to me, just the way that they play it, it just allows them, they're so experienced with it as well.
Exactly.
It allows them to do so much that I would be surprised if they aren't able to pull out quite a few more gun rounds here. So we'll have to see how this ends up going. We have Flusher with an AK actually. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, this is going to be very hard. Perhaps some economic damage could be the goal here. Proanax is going to go in here with that AK. Not going to happen. And 11-11 the score now, as the game is all tied up. Titan definitely doing very well on the CT side here, which is very, very needed, to say the least here, because Fnatic was starting to, they had such a strong first half.
Yeah.
And honestly, it feels like this should be the better half of Fnatic. So Titan have got to be feeling great about this one.
You can see their economy as well. Lots of money in the bank accounts there. We can see Apex with a nice $8,600. Kenny S looking like he's going for an aggressive AWP pick, very aggressive. He wakes his way down there, and that's what we're talking about, that dominance at the start of the round. Getting that opening pick, especially against a team like Fnatic, really does slow them down. It kind of makes them reevaluate how they're going to approach our round. So fantastic stuff. Very well play there from Kenny S. And he manages to take him down, and Olofmeister answers back. They really goes down. Perhaps a silly kill to give away, considering you just got yourself an opening frag.
And Titan just holding the line here, quite far back. They kind of abandoned the forward positions. Olofmeister picking off the second kill from opponents. Now that's got to hurt for Titan. Apex has to make a couple kills here if they rush him down for his teammates to have any chance really on a retake. And Kenny S missing a free frag from behind as Fnatic charge their way in. Crims with 2 entry frags on top of one another. And this is going to be hard for Kenny S, and he's not going to go for it.
Hard is one word for it, yeah. To be honest, I think even that miss in the back, it wouldn't have really mattered had he got that kill or not. It looked like Crims kind of tied that round up, those 2 big frags as they went in. I think Kenny S would just be looking to save the gun now. And that's another fantastic gun round we've just seen from Fnatic there. We saw Kenny S actually get the opening frag there at the start of the round, and then Titan didn't seem to have anything left in their arsenal, as Kenny S does get taken down. He's not going to be able to save that AWP. But we know the CT economy is very strong right now. That's not going to knock them down to an eco. But I think Fnatic just need to do more of the same, as it were. They kind of just seem to be making these picks. They're approaching the start of the round quite slowly. Although we saw them lose the first frag at the start of the last round, it didn't really matter for them. They knew what they had to do and kind of managed to get themselves back into it with a very nice clean take onto the bomb site. But here we go. Kenny S is going to have the AWP again, and JW will win this time. We can see that's going to be a huge frag, and as we can see 4 CTs remaining, they have to spread themselves out a little bit thinner as they get taken down to a 5-4 situation.
Yeah, and that actually looked like Titan were going for that aggressive round. Like if Kenny S has survived, they're actually pushing people towards bench as well. That's what they were really indicating to us. But unfortunately for them, big deny there. That really shows a really huge importance for that frag that JW made. Then taking down the covering fire from Kenny S as prevents Titan from doing what they planned on doing. And now after taking that risk, they gain nothing, and it's they have to split up 2 on each site. This is going to make it incredibly difficult. Fnatic just have to hit this together. Looks like they're going to go for that. Olof looks to be the flanking player.
It's great. That's a great setup. If he can actually cause some aggro here, it'll be interesting to see how he approaches it, whether he'll be looking for the rotation kills or actually making the distraction. I think it's going to be the former, as they look like they're setting up this B take right now, but it might be a fake. They actually are going to be sending in Flusher to be the point man and seeing what he can do. He manages to pick up a huge frag of existence. That's be very important.
That is so awesome to see that from them. But actually, looks like Titan are actually catching on to what's happening. Flusher, they're going to be coming in from behind very, very quickly. Very hard and fast. Kaylee is going to be there, put himself in a very, very bad position. JW going to end his misery. And Maniac is left now.
That was
Maniac.
A really, really nice set piece there from Fnatic. Like, I think Titan, as soon as they saw the smoke on the other, they just assumed that they'd be taking that B-bomb site, but just perfect fake from them. Managing to get one player in, and the fact he makes a kill as well, with all those smokes down, it's very hard for the CTs to call what's going on. So another, like, perfect gun round, I'd say, from Fnatic. They're perfectly executed, and we can see that's going to force the Titan onto an eco here, and that's going to put Fnatic in a very, very good position, potentially looking at 14-11 here on the T side of Inferno. I think this is the point where they're going to close this one out. With this round in the bag, I think it'll be very difficult for Titan to string enough rounds together to get themselves back into this one.
It was. I really like that play from the perspective of the fact that that looks like it's really effective on when they have 3 players on A. And I mean, maybe in doing so, all you're just doing is just removing them from kind of the positions that are strong to defend A, just because they're like, oh, should we rotate or not? But still, it looks so good for them. And looks like
say that.
Yeah, Titan able to catch a couple kills there. Sneaky frags in apartments. Pronax on 1 health though, but Titan, they did see the bombs, so you can see them kind of rotating towards A here, and even their player on B is in a position where he's a little bit closer to spawn here.
I think the next frag to be very important indeed. Like you said, Pronax on 1 HP, and he has got the bomb as well. Perhaps he wants to drop the bomb into someone else and get a successful plant down with only anything going too horribly wrong for them. But you can see we have 40 seconds on the clock here. I think they just need to execute somewhere together. They know that all 3 CTs can't be in the same place. So as long as they stay together, go frag for frag, they should be fine. But let's see how this pans out.
Smokes go in, and so do the Fnatic players following those smokes. And JW to pick off Kaylee. Maniac in existence left, but 32 health on Flusher, 1 on Pronax, 47 on JW. But unfortunately for Titan, they won't make it happen, and we go 14-11. So Titan need 1 more round for Fnatic, and then close it out 16-12, and then you get your prediction.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. You got this.
I knew it was going. I knew it was happening.
It could definitely happen if they win this 1 round and lose the following.
Well,
They're pretty broke.
Existence, yeah, no money really to speak of. He's going to be taking the PT50 to the battle. We can see like no actual head armor on the cities whatsoever as well. Although it's against AKs, doesn't really matter. Kind of just there's a bit of a sign of how poor they are right now. And this obviously is a huge round. I think that goes without saying. It's going to pit Fnatic onto match point if they manage to take this one. I think they just need to do more of the same. They don't need to change what they're doing. They seem to be making the picks and winning. It's not even a clutch situation. Just post-plant, they seem to be playing their game perfectly. So big damage. Some damage going onto QLE there, and the T's kind of business as usual, working up that mid area and seeing what information is available to them.
One thing to note is actually that Flusher gets up Bananas so easily. It's, I feel like too easily. I feel like Titan are not giving enough respect to banana control.
I think what you need to be doing, look, they need to be nading at the start of each round and making sure they kind of lock it off with the smokes. I think that they're saving their smokes for this more defensive play, kind of locking off the choke point of the map, as it were. So you're trying to bait the T's up there and forcing them to have to go back to the other side. I prefer, as I think you do, kind of making them stay at T steps and kind of making sure they have to be forced into the other bomb side. They're going to run out of time.
I mean, you get more information, quicker rotation times. It's just, if you can get it, it's risky. It's better in every way. And we're actually seeing the push coming in onto the A bomb side now. And the opening up is fairly good for time, but they have to hold on. They're pushed all the way to the back defenses, and it will be Fnatic getting that bomb down as they do take the site. It's on Maniac now, and Existence. Only Maniac with a rifle.
Yeah, this is difficult. Do they save and go for the draw? They have to go for this. They know Pronax low. The next kills will be very important for them. I think if this goes down here, that's going to be it for them. Well, and it's going to be very difficult for Maniac to get back into this. Crims with 2 huge kills there, and that's going to be match point now in favour of Fnatic. And you can see the money situation still isn't great for Titan. They're definitely going to they obviously have to force buy this, but I think it's just going to be delaying the inevitable. Fnatic look like they're on an absolute rampage right now.
Yeah, I mean the ability when Fnatic are able to just play their standard round unhindered like this, it really shines. I mean, we saw a lot of rough rounds here for Fnatic, here, there, and everywhere. But on these gun rounds, when they do get to play their solid strat, their solid opener, it does generally go their way.
Yeah, definitely. But I can't fault them at all on this half. I think they've been absolutely fantastic. It's been Some great teamwork, and I think it's been the opposite to what Titan were relying on, like big 5-mans from players to get themselves back into this. Fnatic have been playing as a proper team. Even when they're losing one player at the start of the round, they're kind of just grouping up, executing effectively, and making sure they get into the bomb sites. And most importantly, their post-plant play has been fantastic. Like, making sure Titan don't have any look in whatsoever when they kind of take those bomb sites back. We can see this family setup coming from Titan. We see a couple of boots coming into play, and I think Fnatic are playing this well. All they need to do is just kind of work out where they're going to go and kind of ensure the CTs don't have too much information, which they don't right now. We can see Flusher, as he normally is, at the top of Banana, and Olofmeister being the bait, as it were, on that boiler area.
And Flusher and the rest are trying to get themselves in here as Olofmeister does go for the flanking maneuver, trying to keep those tight players over at the A bomb site, trying to fake them out. I don't know if he sold the fake, and Maniac coming in huge with 2 frags. I think it's 3 frags actually from Maniac that round. Massive play from Maniac to actually make that round a possibility, and Titan go 12 rounds in a round where they force bought. They had nothing left in the tank. They didn't win that one.
Yeah, absolutely huge from them. It's not going to be too much help though in terms of the economy. You can see the 2 Famous is still being brought into play. And a change of pace for Fnatic as well. They've actually decided to bring the AWP out now. I think they know Titan won't have an AWP. They can probably, JW probably has quite a lot of freedom on the map as it were. He can probably just walk up in areas like middle and apartments and potentially get himself a free frag. You can see him now. He's going to be walking around the T-steps area and seeing if there's any sort of, any angles he can take advantage of. But it's going to be yet another slow round. And we can see a traditional kind of 2-1-2 setup coming from Titan. Nothing too special for them this round. I think they'll just be going just not to die. That'll be the aim of this round, is make sure they don't give away their opening frag. It's a retake, especially when you haven't got a full buy. It's almost near impossible. So they'll just be looking not to die and forcing the T's to try and execute the bomb sites, like they did in that round before when they had the eco, kind of making sure the T's come in and then that's your time to pounce.
So we do actually have the boost set up here again on quad from Titan.
Yeah,
and they may be in luck this time because Flusher is basically the same round as before. But obviously the last round, Fnatic made the call, Pronex made the call to go for that B hit with Flusher in first there. But so far it looks like they are going to commit to this A a little bit there, throwing some bodies up mid a little bit to get themselves some kills, some ground, punch a hole through that defense. And Kaylee now in the side, he's got no support at all. This is going to be next to impossible for him to pull off with this FAMAS. They are charging in this position, he's smoked, he's flashed, everything's coming in, and he's going to go down. And we have a Maniac in existence left now, trying to spam through that smoke, but there isn't much left to do now for existence against 4 players. Surely this is going to be just the most impossible of maneuvers here from existence to make this actually happen. He's going to go down, and we're going to see it 16-12, so I feel like I'm going to have a very smug co-caster in a second who actually got his predictions spot on.
I always get them right.
So